Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today, well, we're going to start something I've been looking forward to for a long time. Anybody who's watched any of my videos probably has gotten a clue somewhere along the line that I'm a pretty big fan of Rogue One. So Andor is something I've been looking forward to since I first heard it announced. Pretty strange that I waited this long to get to it, but there's a lot of other Star Wars content I hadn't seen yet. So got through a lot of that other stuff. Now I'm finally to Andor, really looking forward to seeing it. You know, as far as best thing that Disney has done, I just thought it felt and looked much like the original Star Wars trilogy. And for all the other things Disney has done, this one I think has looked most like the originals and just kind of felt like it fit right in with it. Cassian Andor, he only kind of alludes to his past, and probably one of my favorite scenes of Rogue One, where they become Rogue One, and then they finally go off to, I guess, try to thwart the Empire. But it was his discussion about why they would do that, because all the things that they'd done in their past that they weren't proud of in support of the rebellion, if the rebellion were to dissolve, then they just couldn't live with themselves, right? So I'm assuming this is some of that backstory that Cassian referred to, some of those things that he wasn't necessarily proud of, but obviously important for, I guess, what is the genesis of the rebellion. So really can't wait to see this. Let's roll it. Oh, is it Cassian already here? Looks like it. Morlana 1. Never heard of it. Before Battle of Yavin 5. So that means 5 years before the Battle of Yavin, I think. Just one of the things that encouraged me about this show is much like Rogue One, they can just pretty much do whatever they want to. This is, the universe is wide open, I suppose. Or just some sort of a bar, it looks like.
Pay at the end.
It's very trusting. You get to pay when you're done drinking.
Just anyone crying.
Say what?
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello tonight. It's so lovely and quiet this evening.
Excuse me.
It seems pretty quiet.
We were here first.
Yeah, we've been waiting. He just got here.
Garni will help you.
He seems a little
don't
more
want Garni.
interesting than you two.
Behave.
Oh, she's funny, isn't she?
Yeah, pretty funny. It looks like these two are going to be some trouble over here.
A friend of mine said there was a girl from Canary working here.
Canary.
It was a small mid-rim system.
I've heard of it. It's not your girlfriend or something, is it?
Canary.
I don't have a girlfriend.
Interesting. Yeah, these two guys are going to be trouble, aren't they? What's your problem,
Something
man?
amusing.
You're staring at me.
What?
You keep looking over here like there's something funny.
Definitely not. What does that mean?
You're not amusing me right now is what it means.
That is a hard look for a little thing.
There was a girl from Canary, but she left several months ago.
This girl from Canary.
Where'd she go?
Any idea where she went?
People come and go. You should leave.
Uh-oh. It's a quiet night. They're looking for fun, right?
You're in three more corporate zones. We'd have to impound your ride.
Say what? They're just
right.
making up rules, or are these
What?
real
You swim
thing here?
over. You swim over. Screw now.
Oh, okay, we're serious now,
There you
huh?
go.
I got 300 credits in my coat pocket.
Wow. Everybody's lucky night.
Yeah, lucky. You just had that
What's up
exact
with it?
amount of money on him.
I'm not moving. You wanted, you take it, and I walk away.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Get him up. Get him up. Move.
He's dead? From that little headbutt?
He's not breathing.
What? Okay. Wow. No witnesses, huh? Got a total accident there, but yeah, I guess you can't leave a witness. It's an interesting ship. Almost looks like a Y-wing of sort. Neat robot. Little rat pigs. There you go. Nice.
Cassian, I brought what you told me. Cassian. Kassa. Kassa.
Kassa? How neat, him as a kid, huh?
Here's us.
Big ship. Wow. Wouldn't think there's any survivors of that.
But where were you?
It's not important.
I know it takes a lot of energy, but can you make a lie for me?
I can lie.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. Don't tell anybody you know where I am.
That's 2 lies.
Let's have both.
He doesn't have enough power for 2, huh? For some reason that robot looks like something on like Battlestar Galactica or something. I think I gave Obi-Wan Kenobi show a lot of credit for having a lot of extras and whatnot, but this set looks really full.
You don't look so good.
Fine.
Came by for you last night.
You can buy for me, but I wasn't there. So then you started home and you remembered you still had half a bottle of Nog stashed at home.
Sounds like a pretty good story anyway.
When it's done, pull your boots on and get to work. You look like a wreck.
Oh, is he actually
I knew I
supposed to
could
be
count on you.
working at this company here? Yeah, curious. It seems like he's really not part of any organized effort here. This is just him really looking for his sister, or what?
This is quite the report. This happened when?
Last night, sir. I knew you were leaving this morning, and I wanted to make sure you had all the available information.
Tough case. Bad timing.
Looks like you've got an
I'm
eager
sure that in several
person on the
days,
case,
when I
though.
have the proper resources, I can bring this case to a...
Stop.
He probably could.
I don't mean just the talking, I mean stop. They were killed in a fight.
Yeah, sure they were.
They're in a brothel, which we're not supposed to have, and chose the wrong person to annoy.
Yeah, I think he's
I
figured it out
suspect
already.
They died rushing to aid someone in distress. Nothing too heroic. We don't need a parade. They died being helpful.
Perfect.
Something sad but inspiring in a mundane sort of way. Are you absorbing my meaning here?
Trying, sir.
Begrudgingly so, anyway.
When I said bad timing, I wasn't referring to the fact that you spent all night worrying this. I meant that I am on my way this very morning to an Imperial Regional Command review, minimizing the time the Empire spends thinking about Preox Morlana benefits our superiors and, by extension, everyone here at the Premor Security Inspection
Yeah, this
team,
one's a smart one
which
here.
at the moment includes you.
Man, is this guy gonna go along or not? Doesn't seem to be a believer in that philosophy.
What?
Your friend.
What friend?
The one who buys your secret friend. How fast can you reach him?
What happened to you?
I fell.
On what? A jealous husband?
Ha ha
I
ha.
have something to sell. I got an untraceable NS9 Starpath unit.
Do you know how much that's worth?
Yeah. Enough to get out of here. Lay low.
Yeah, obviously there's nobody following him, but he's really scared about it.
Fix your face.
Unless he's got some ulterior motive here that I'm not catching. He's really just wanting to get off planet? Yeah, the way they're all dressed, they almost look like a bunch of crash victims themselves, right? They all look like they're wearing like flight suits and whatnot. Or pieces of them. I'm assuming they're going after this ship. They're just dressing up in like some sort of camouflage or something.
Forward. Forward.
Oh, he is gonna keep chasing Cassian here. This guy's gonna get fired when his boss gets back. They're gonna bring Imperial attention, just like his boss said he didn't want.
No love for Nazi.
No, I'm late, okay?
Oh, I know. I want my deposit back.
I think the partner here is gonna make sure you pay back.
Seriously? Since when you take orders from Nurture?
Don't answer that.
He's just gonna
He
try
didn't
and
work this
create a
bad.
fight
Leave him
between
out
these
of
other
it.
two.
I'm gonna do us a favor and not mention this happened.
These are all just different parts here, and she's looking for one in particular.
Look alive. He's on his way up.
Is he even allowed to approve?
Blue ramen.
That's his problem.
Nice.
Don't get it.
Well, that'll be his name in the time scan.
Ferrex.
Yes, sir. We've been working on it.
Canary human males on Ferrex.
There's not a lot about Canary, sir. It's fairly obscure.
That should make it easier.
Interesting.
This is the murder of 2 Primor employees!
Wow. Man, you're
Put out a
taking your
bulletin.
job seriously,
Canary human
man.
men wanted for questioning. Slam their channels, flood it.
What do you think you're doing? Forgot something.
No. I don't want to know.
He's just kind of a
What you do,
scammer,
or
isn't
why,
he?
or why you took this thing last night, or any of it.
So not his ship. He just took it from almost like a rental car place, it seems. Yeah, so he's leaving his sister behind. I'm assuming this ties into why he's looking for her now.
Usted miedo. Ma vi el tener.
I'll be right back, is that what he said? Doesn't sound like he will be. Well, that was episode 1 of Andor, and I'd have to say I really liked it. Even though I don't know what's going on really at this point, it seems like there's a lot of story threads that are just kind of mysteries right now. Obviously, Kassa, the young kid there on the kind of primitive planet going after that crashed spaceship, that's young Cassian Andor, and that must be his sister that he left there at the end. So I'm assuming that, you know, they part there at the end of episode 1. He probably never sees her again, and so now he's searching for her for some reason. That's the Canary that he was looking for at the brothel there, I suppose. But there's so many other pieces to this story, I'm really not sure what's going on. Obviously, he's trying to get off planet, thinks he's being followed for the murder of those 2 guards, and though he wasn't supposed to be, it seems like this young guard on this planet, or commander, whoever he is, seems pretty, you know, hot on the trail here to go after Cassian for these 2 murders. Obviously going a little, you know, overboard in his job responsibilities compared to what his boss wanted, but, you know, he's trying to make a name for himself, I suppose. But really good episode. Can't wait to see what's next. The whole set design of this really looked awesome. All the costumes, everything I loved about Rogue One is seeming to be present in this show so far. So really looking forward to the rest. But please give a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.